Hey, what up, YouTube? This is your girl Wish, and I am coming at you to give you my 8-week update. I went yesterday. Oh, and I had my third fill. So I went yesterday to the doctor, and my numbers were unbelievable. Well, let me start from my highest weight was 197. Pre-op was 189. Day of surgery was 180. And I weighed in yesterday and ta-da, 165. Yay. So if you watched my video from last week, you know I had a 2-pound gain. So I lost those 2 pounds plus 3 more. So I weighed in at 165. The doctor said I was doing remarkably well, considering that they only expect you to have lost 50% of your body fat percentage the first year. I'm 8 weeks out and I've already met my 50%, so I was really excited about that I'm beyond what they expected me to be. That she says I'm way ahead of the game. I did get my third fill. So my last fill I had 5.5 cc's in my band, and now I have 7. Which one of the things is I got a feel because I felt like I was eating a lot, and like I told you in my last video, I couldn't really tell if I was eating out of emotions or whatever the case may be, but I did notice that I've been extremely hungry, and some days I was going to sleep and I almost in tears because I feel like I was still starving, but I just didn't want to put on the extra weight, so I didn't eat. Now, one of the things that I can say, and I kind of talked about this on my Facebook page, which was really crazy because the doctor, questioned me about my workout habits. And like I think I've told y'all before, I love to work out. Like I've always liked to work out. And I get in my modes where, when I'm going through something that normally relieves stress, but I wasn't using it as a stress reliever this time, but prior to a few weeks ago, but I started back working out, and I'm a runner. Like I never liked to run before, but one day I got into, I talked to someone and we talked about doing a half marathon, and I did it. I finished a half marathon, and since then it's like I love the way my body feel when I'm sore. I love the results I got. I loved how I had a lot of energy and stuff like that. So I got into running, and of course I've done a couple of half marathons. I've done a 15K and a 25K. So I know that with running for me, I saw a lot of results, but I never got to my goal. Well, one of the things that concerned me was the doctor said that running wasn't a good exercise for me, especially not to lose weight, and that it would slow my weight loss progress down. And I'm like, okay, which I find it unusual because, with me going to school, I did start out going to school for kinesiology, and that was one of the things that they teach you about. Doing high energy, high impact cardio produces the best results. Well, my doctor said not with weight loss surgery. So I kind of polled people out there to kind of get an idea of what they were thinking about it. And a lot of people was like, do what you think is best for you. Well, I'm torn on that issue because, one, I don't want to not run because I did see a lot of results with running, but I don't want to not obey the doctor's orders, and I don't know if that's really going to slow my weight loss down. But then there's people that said they've been running and they've lost weight like crazy, where others just walk and lost weight like crazy. And I just feel like, now this is just my personal opinion, and it's just for me. I can't speak for nobody else, but I feel like if I'm not sore the next day, then I feel like I worked out hard enough. Now, I know that may be a little crazy, but that's just me. I just like the way my body feel when I worked out hard because I know I was effective. But I do know how to rest in between my workouts, and I've been doing it for a while. And as I told y'all before, that working out was never an issue for me. It was always eating. So this is really learning how to eat and stuff because I play sports and stuff like that. So that was one of those things. So that was kind of, weird, but I'm still on the fence about it. But for my exercise, I basically have done I've done some walking. I've done Zumba. I started doing Zumba on the week for those days that I haven't been able to get to the gym. I've been up like 12 o'clock at night. But guess what? I was doing Zumba. I was doing something. I wanted to work out because I did say I wanted to get committed because I didn't have this surgery just to, just not follow through with it. I really got to get to stick with it this time. So, that's what I've been doing. And I got the Just Dance. So I'm going to do that on the week. I'll probably do that tonight since I got the kiddos and I can't really go to the gym tonight. But anyway, it'll be that Zumba, or if all else fails, I'm breaking out the Insanity CDs because I got those too. And P90X, so I have absolutely no excuse as to not why I couldn't work out. So I got options. And I got kettlebells too. See, I got those too. I like those too. Oh, those are like my favorite too, in addition to running. So anyway, something else that's on my heart this heavy, and I want to talk about this, okay? Trying to make it quick and sweet, but I'm flip the script and go to another side of me. Weight loss surgery and whether to tell, not to tell, hiding it from your friends and family, whatever. Okay, this is coming from a place that's really heavy for my heart because this week Lap Band Suzanne posted something about, basically not being able to share her weight loss surgery on one of her other Facebook pages and stuff like that. And it bothered me really because I hadn't been very open and honest about my weight loss surgery with my friends and family. It's just because I have negative people that tend to be in my life, and most of them are family. You love them, but you got to treat them with a long handle spoon. So this is my true belief on that. I don't think we need to keep our mouth shut, hide behind all these things because we had weight loss surgery. I don't think it's right that I have to conform my life for your standards because you not happy with yourself, if you feel what I'm saying. So just because you haven't decided to make a change in your life, don't down me for deciding that I want to live instead of die. I can say this because I have an uncle who died that was 550 pounds because he was obese. I have a brother who's 474 pounds or close to it from what my sister told me, that is suffering, that has high blood pressure and all these other issues. My sister, diabetic, basically almost had her foot look like it needed to be amputated. Thank God she made it through, but she was in the hospital for 3 months. She can't get her diabetes under control. I'm not trying to be the statistics of my family, and majority of the people in my family are obese. Why are y'all upset because people choose to take control of their lives? Because they choose to live. If you have issues within yourself, deal with your inner child. Don't be mad because somebody else chose to do something positive for themselves. It got me, but I had to take a step back and think about it. So now I was like, you know what? Why am I keeping it secret that I had surgery? I did this so that I can live. Does it matter? Would it matter if I told you that the doctor said that if I didn't do this, my cancer would come back and I was going to die? Would that make a difference? I just think that people need to stay in their own lane sometime. And that just really bothered me because I don't think, it's not that you boasting and bragging about it. And so what if I'm boasting and bragging about it? I did it. I decided to make that change in my life. I'm proud of me for standing up for me. If nobody else don't love me, who else gonna love me? So I need to love me first and then worry about everybody else secondly. That's just my feeling on that. And it just bothered me so much. Like, it's been 2 or 3 days later, and I replayed in my mind what I would say, because I'm like, really, everybody needs to do what's best for them. And when you think about it, nobody, as I told her, nobody knows what each individual who's been through weight loss surgery had to go through to get here. You don't know how hard it was for them. You don't know what the steps they took prior to having the surgery. And you think it's copying the easy way out. Our lives will never be the same. Does it matter that I can't eat a whole piece of meat and stuff it in my mouth without having to gag or get stuck or something like that? My life will never be the same. I cannot eat the way I used to eat. I got to chew it up like it's baby food. And to be quite honest with you, it grosses me the F out. Seriously, it grosses me out. It makes me sick. But that's a sacrifice that, guess what, I was willing to make so that what, I can live. Check yourselves before you be checking somebody else. That's just my point on that one. And I'm just like, really? And if you really knew what a person had to go through to get there, you might would think twice before you make those negative behind comments. And I'm really trying not to cuss, because I really want to just say something else, but I'm trying to be, be right. But seriously, people, encourage somebody, because really, this is a hard journey. And if it was so easy, none of us would be here. And it's hard. We struggle every day. We fight with the food demons. And I know Black Candy, I would say, she was original fat girl, and she's proud of it. Well, we all are owning it. She's right. We all come from that point, and we're owning it. And we're taking control of our lives. Just stop hating on us. You can join us or support us, whatever, but stop hating on us. And I know we can't control your thoughts, but really sit back and think about it. How many things have you done for yourself that somebody else didn't agree with, but it was what was best for you? How did you feel when you was ridiculed or criticized or put down, when somebody didn't approve of something you did, when you know it was the best decision for you? And I'm going to say one last thing, and this is, Oprah said it best on Masterclass. Those people that succeed, they step outside the box and do what's best for them. They don't take on what's best for somebody else. And when they take on what's best for them, they soar. And that's what we are doing in the weight loss community. We're soaring because we're doing now what's best for us. We're learning to love ourselves and accept ourselves the way we are. It's not an easy journey. Nobody said it would be easy. But we fight every day not to have that piece of cake, not to go eat that fried chicken, not to get the steak or whatever that may be slopped in butter, grease, and whatever else is cooked in. We fight those demons every day, every hour, every second. You just don't know how hard it is. But if you put yourself in our shoes, you'll see. Stop hating on us. And I'm ending on that note.